Hey entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled The 5 Daily Habits of Successful Entrepreneurs and how by studying and implementing them, it will make you a much better and far more effective business owner. All right, entrepreneur, basically in this brief video, we're going to lay out 5 daily habits of the successful entrepreneurs. Now, I don't want you to worry. We're not going to turn this into a Tony Robbins moment or anything like that. But let me just say this. If you're familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, he's the author of that famous Rich Dad series. One of the books he wrote was called The Guide to Investing. And he said, what the rich invest in that the poor and the middle class do not. So that kind of sums it up. Basically, what we're saying is, look, there are certain habits that the successful take that everybody else doesn't. So you got to decide, entrepreneur, who you're going to listen to and who you're going to follow. So let's take a look at the 5 daily habits of successful entrepreneurs. Now here's success habit number 1. Successful entrepreneurs constantly surround themselves with individuals that A, totally support, and B, nourish their dreams. Now, if you're married or you have a significant other, nobody suggests you get divorced or break up with this person. All that I'm saying here is you need to be careful who you surround yourself with on a daily basis, emotionally and mentally. Because if they're not on the same page with you, it just makes what you're trying to do that much harder. So here's the daily success habit number 2. Successful entrepreneurs take the time to develop the right type of daily success behaviors because they know that long-term success takes time. So basically what we're saying is minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month, what exactly are you doing to be more successful? And let's define success here. We're not just talking about running a business. If you need to be a better husband, wife, son, daughter, grandchild, aunt, uncle, mother, father, sister, brother, however you define it, then there's certain things you need to be doing every day to help facilitate that. So here's the thing, entrepreneur. If you got time to be on Facebook, Twitter, and reading emails, watching movies, or bowling, then you got time to do what you need to do to move your business forward on a daily basis. Here's the other thing. If you know more titles to movies and DVDs than you do books and success authors, then you need to make some changes. It's that simple. Now here's daily success habit number 3. Successful entrepreneurs feed their minds, bodies, and souls daily with positive result building stimulation. Again, you know the old saying, garbage in, garbage out. So what are you taking the time to absorb? Nutritionally, in terms of your soul, and in terms of your mind. Because ultimately, you, me, and everybody else are a direct result of everything we have done to this point. Period. Here's daily success habit number 4. Successful entrepreneurs not only take the time to write down their goals, but they keep them in front of them at all times so that picture of whatever it is, and again, if it's weight loss, however you're going to define it, you need to have a picture of it and you need to commit it in writing. Now, if you write a goal, you want to do this in 90 days and it doesn't happen, that doesn't mean you're a failure. What it means is you just keep that picture in front of you and you continue to move forward towards it. Period. This is what they do. If you want to have what they have, this is what you need to do. Now, here's daily success habit number 5. Successful entrepreneurs are totally committed to what they're trying to accomplish. In other words, they develop that whatever it takes mentality. Now, let's define whatever it takes. We're not talking about breaking the law. We're not talking about abandoning or neglecting your kids or your spouse or your family. None of that. What we're saying is, if you say, I don't have time, but every Saturday afternoon you got time to watch the ball game, or you got time for bowling, or you got time for gossiping, then you got time to work on your business or whatever your goals are, entrepreneur. And if you don't, then maybe you need to recheck your roadmap and your priorities. Maybe business really isn't for you. In that case, just quit wasting your time. So, entrepreneur, there it is in a nutshell, without being too fancy, the 5 things you and I need to do and concentrate on if we want to move forward in business. Now, with that said, for those of you who want to discover how you're going to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, then you need to grab that free 9-page special report. All you got to do to get it is head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Looking forward to being with you again next time on the Marketing Minute.